Well, no question. I think the guys are excited. Obviously, going to be a hostile environment, a great challenge, and an even bigger opportunity, and a good measuring stick to see where we're at. Yeah, I really like our work ethic, our intensity, the depth of this team. We've got some good, healthy competition for lineup spots. A lot of what we've been trying to do is work on our routing, our forechecking, playing connected, being predictable to each other, and just trying to execute at a high level and play fast. Yeah, still a couple decisions that we're evaluating, but for the most part, I think we're there. Have a good idea. Knock on wood, stay healthy here in the next couple days, but feel pretty confident about where we're headed with that. But at the same time, I've been really impressed with everybody. It's always a tough decision. It's a numbers game. Not sure how 33 goes into 21. Yeah, so that's part of the competition and the nature of this business at this level. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, obviously, a player like Isaac Gordon, that's your captain, and Max Cascaperete and Steven Sardarian have got some money in the bank. They've delivered at this level and have had success. But we really, the measuring stick and the evaluation is what you do day to day, and what you're looking for is growth and players to get better, and players to be able to add things to their game, and that's been an exciting part. There's some really healthy competition up front, and even on the back end. So competition breeds success, and I think that's the one thing that we'll continue to evaluate. But I really couldn't ask more of the team and the work that they put in to date. Well, he's got a really good way about him, the way he conducts himself and carries himself off the ice, on the ice. He's an extension of our coaching staff, and I think the younger players will look up to him. He plays the game the right way. He carries himself team first, and he's a really good kid. He's a good young man, and he's fun to coach. He's fun to be around the rink. He brings energy. He brings enthusiasm. So those are things that we like about him. Yeah, I think you made a really good point. He's a 200-foot player. He's going to be relied on the penalty kill, the power play, and down the middle in face-offs. So he's somebody that has demonstrated the details of a 200-foot game. He's reliable. He plays the game the right way. He doesn't cheat, and he seems real dependable in those areas. So those are things that we're going to need for him. And, obviously he's voted one of our assistant captains and provide leadership as well. Yeah, I mean, I think he's got tremendous offensive instincts. And I think not just for him in particular, but when you look at the macro picture and you look at wanting to play at the highest level or play in the National Hockey League, the details and habits of the game are extremely important. I really like the minute and 45 seconds or 2 minutes that he'll touch pucks, and the creativity really, is fun to watch. But you're on the ice for another 18, 19 minutes. What are you doing with those habits? And it's kind of like playing pool. The more you give up, the more you need to make. So that's something that we're going to continue to work with. I think he's shown some really good strides, but it's more for his development too. You play against better players. That puck's gold. It's valuable. You want to retain that, and when you don't have it, you got to work like crazy to get it back. Yeah, I like a lot of guys. Two that really have stood out so far have been Rylan Gould and Taden Trembecki up front. I think Noah Reinhardt showed some glimpses and flashes at different times as well. But those two guys have been really effective for us. Yeah, we have a nice mix. Hopefully Miller will get cleared today. So that'll be a good addition. But like Rylan Brown's been very good offensively. He's dynamic. He makes plays. Kalen Parker, I've really like his skating and his poise and presence. Obviously, really familiar with Jack Anderson and Joe Prouty. What they're going to be able to do, shutting other teams down and on the penalty kill, and they're familiar with our style and system, and they'll be valuable leaders in the locker room for sure. Reed Andreessen's been on one of the power play units, has looked extremely good. So there's a lot of competition up and down, the lineup. So I feel comfortable with our decor. Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, I think every coach would like to have the best of both worlds, play better defensively, and then you'll play better offensively and have the puck. So I think our forechecking is going to be a big identity of this team and group for us to have success. And then when we're forechecking properly as a 5-man unit, we're going to be extremely we're going to be aggressive and assertive and create a lot of turnovers. Yeah, I think Owen has been phenomenal. Max has been great. Manzella's had some moments, and Bruce has had some moments as well. So there's some really good depth there. And I really like the way they're pushing each other right now in practice. Well, you want to see the details in the game, right, and the habits in the game, and the execution, and clean game. But obviously, realistically, it's shift length, it's changes, it's staying out of the box. It's a special team. So there's just so many factors that are going to go into a recipe for success and what we need to accomplish. But I think hopefully you're just we're playing to our game, we're playing to our identity, we're playing to our structure, and then hockey players make plays. So you gotta read and you gotta react, and I think we have some high level hockey IQ in that thing. But it's managing those games, managing those lines. Turnovers kill you. They kill you in football, they kill you in basketball, and they kill you in hockey. Oh, it's a great stage. We're going into one of the most hostile environments in college hockey, the biggest stages in college hockey against a team, and for us, it's a challenge, but it's even a greater opportunity. For us to go in there and compete and play our style, play our brand. I'm excited. Every day it just, now it's game week. It's here. It's Tuesday. I can feel it in the locker room. Yeah, I mean I'm not a big title guy. I loved my time up here. I enjoyed the people, the kids, the team. I love the MAC. Love the lifestyle up here. So those things are all kind of like a trip down memory lane for sure. But coming to the rink every day is what I love, and every day we get to help people reach their dreams, in the classroom, in the community, on the ice, and together playing a sport that's so special. So, yeah, pretty lucky guy.